Now we are going to see the next integration is, that is your volume integration. So now tell me, what is the volume? Volume is a vector or it is a scalar. So in the differential, volume is a vector. It is not a vector, it is a scalar. So while discussing your Cartesian coordinate system or other coordinate system, we have considered differential length, differential area, differential volume. So differential length dl is a vector. Differential length is a vector because we got for Cartesian coordinate system, if I have considered a Cartesian coordinate system, so here you got some cube like that. So for dl is equal to, we got something of dx multiplied with your some ax bar, dy multiplied with ay bar, and dz multiplied with az bar. So the differential length is a vector, and similarly differential displacement, similar to that, differential displacement or differential area. Differential area we got something like dx multiplied with dy, and its normal to this plane is az. Normal to this plane is az, and we got dy dz. To this product, this is a scalar value, and to normal to this plane is your ax, and we got dz dx, and normal to this plane is ay. So this is your differential area. So this is a scalar value multiplied with some direction, it becomes your vector. But while considering your differential volume, we got, what is the differential value for your Cartesian coordinate system? That is your dv. So dv is equal to, we got dv is equal to dx multiplied with dy multiplied with your dz. So no way it is multiplied with your any unit vector. So differential length is a vector, differential surface is a vector, and differential volume is a scalar. Remember that one. So now let us come to volume integration. So the volume integral of a scalar quantity. So in the line integral and in the surface integral, we have considered a vector quantity. So here we are going to consider a scalar quantity. So the volume integral of a scalar quantity f over a volume, which is written as the volume integration of f dv, where dv is your, what is a dv? Differential. This dv is nothing but your differential value. That depends upon your type of coordinate system. Differential value, if you multiply differential value with your scalar quantity, if you do the volume integration, it gives you volume integral. Then what is the use of this volume integration? It is used to find the charge of on an object which is distributed inside a volume. So if you want to find if the charge is distributed in the volume, if you want to find that charge which is distributed over the volume, we are going to use this volume integration. So you will understand this volume integration in detail when we discuss the electrostatics and magnetostatics. So let us see. So you'll get some idea when we consider a example. Let us consider an example. Obtain the expression for volume integral or volume interval of the sphere of radius r, radius is equal to a, using the concept of volume interval or volume integration. So they are telling that for a sphere is nothing but your spherical coordinate system. For spherical coordinate system, we have to find the volume integration. So for spherical coordinate system, what are the coordinates? That is your r, theta, and phi. Here theta ranges from 0 less than or equal to theta less than or equal to pi, and phi ranges from 0 less than or equal to phi less than or equal to 2 pi. So what is the value of r they have given? R is equal to a they have given. So now we have to find the volume integration. The volume integration is equal to the volume integral of, here it is the volume integral, that is your r square sine theta, r square sine theta, d theta, d phi, and dr. R square sine theta, d phi, dr. So if you do the volume, in some books you will find in the place of r you will find rho also. So no need to confuse it. So in the cylindrical Cartesian coordinate system, we are having x, y, z are the coordinates. In cylindrical coordinate system, we have rho, phi, and z. In spherical coordinate system, we are having r, theta, and phi. So sometimes you'll find here in a place of r in some books you may find rho also. So by using these remaining coordinates, we need to identify whether it is a cylindrical or whether it is spherical. So in the cylindrical coordinate system, we are having phi and z. Here we are having theta and phi. So by using these two coordinates, we need to differentiate whether it is a, it may be, you may have here rho also. So if you have here rho, so if in the second and third coordinates are theta and phi, that is your spherical. If it is a phi and z, then it is a cylindrical. So I'll just substitute three integrals. The first integration is your phi is from 0 to 2 pi, and theta is from 0 to pi, and r is from 0 to a. R is from 0 to a. That is your r square sine theta dr d theta and d phi. If you do the triple integration, so finally you are going to get r square is nothing but here you are going to get a square for sine theta, you are going to get a minus cos theta, and for d phi you are going to get 2 pi. So a cube by 3, that is r square is equal to a cube by 3, r square by 3, a cube by 3 multiplied with your 2 pi and minus cos theta, and the limits are your 0 to pi. So if you substitute here, 2 pi by 3 multiplied with your a cube, and cos phi is minus 1, cos 0 is minus 1. So finally here you are going to get one more 2, that is your 4 by 3 pi a cube. So 4 by 3 pi a cube. So here we got the volume integration of a sphere. So for a sphere, what is the volume? If you want to find the volume, 4 by 3 pi r square, we have considered 4 by 3 pi r square. Here we got 4 by 3 pi a cube, where a is equal to r. So like this. So generally while discussing your geometry, we consider like directly formula 4 pi r square, 2 by 3 pi r cube, pi r square, 2 by 3 pi r square, 4 pi r square, 2 pi r square. So how the formulas are obtained? With the help of these coordinate systems, we are going to generate that formulas. So in the next class, we are going to see curvilinear coordinate system, which is helpful for your del operator or gradient or curl operator. Thank you.